headed?
We're going to Kelleys.
And? Doing what?
We're going to sit.
Fish?
Sit.
Oh, sit. Alright, yeah, we got the dinghy with us for the first time. And I'm not talking about this dinghy. I'm talking about this dinghy.
Ding is done.
That's ding what? This is dinghy. Anyways, we're checking out the radar. We've never really used it before. We got looks like we have a boat at 1 o'clock. I look up, and there's a boat at 1 o'clock. So we're gonna get over there, get anchored, and just chill out for the day. All right, you look at the radar and you see all those signatures. You're thinking, that just must be clutter. And you look up, there's a whole row of boats out there fishing. Anchored in looks like 8 feet of water, and we're just off of the campground at Kelleys Island. The wind is coming out of the north, which is putting us on a lee shore, which I'm not super happy about, but it's only blowing 6 knots, and I've got a pretty good track on where we are. The anchoring went pretty flawlessly, effortlessly I should say, but I still don't trust it 100% because this holding here is not very good. It's sand over rock, and if it gets so deep, it'll start dragging. So I'm gonna do a little 360 on where we are. There's Papa up front. Maria's down below, gonna make us some lunch. It's a Thursday, so there's not much boat traffic, which is the way we like it. And back behind us is Kelleys Island State Park. It's a little, not chilly, but not hot today. So I don't know if we'll be doing much swimming. We might. Well, we'll do some kayaking, maybe some exploring on the island if we know the anchor's set. I'm gonna do some work to the instrument cluster. As you can see, this knob here gets really sticky. And you just touch it and it's just like, you can just tell it's falling apart. And you get it all over your finger. It's just gross. So I got new knobs, and I'm thinking about taking it out if it's not too much work. And I'm gonna paint this cluster, I think. We'll see how it goes. All right, got the old one out. Very nasty. It's like, look at it, it sticks to my finger. It's so gross. So then here's the new one. It just screws on. You can see the threads. It just screws onto the outside. So you can see it right there. Just screws on. That's it. It's that simple. But you gotta have something to hold it. You gotta take it off so you can hold this. All right, there it is. Brand new button, good as new. Not sticky. I'll paint it. I'm gonna paint the dash later. I gotta do all kinds of rewiring and everything if I do that, so we'll do that later. Here's another task I've been working on. You see these knobs, they push in and that locks the drawer in, but if it jams, as you can see, this piece pops up right here, it pops up and then snags something underneath here. So if it jams in the up position, I have no idea how to get it out. So I had a few that were sticking. I had this one and a couple over in the kitchen. So I got a hold of Hunter Owner Supply and bought a few of them. So I'm hoping some of these are the old ones. You know, it's the old ones, but I'm hoping that the new ones will take care of that problem. So we'll find out. All right, all finished. we're going to we need to clean up the back of our boat, the stern, because we changed our hailing port from Castine, Maine to Port Clinton, Ohio, which is where we live on the boat in the summertime. So the boat's hailing port has changed to Port Clinton. But before we do that, I have to clean the stern of the boat. There's dead bugs and spider poop and everything else all over the boat. So we're going to clean the boat up using a product called the Better Boat boat soap. Another product that they asked me to look at and check out. So we'll take a look at it and see how well it works. I'll show you some before pictures and some after pictures, and we'll see how it does. Here's what we're dealing with. We got Castine, Maine on the stern at this point. The name of the boat's the same, but the hailing port is going to change. But before we do that, we have to clean up all this spider poop. It's mostly spider poop, and it's really nasty. So we're going to see how this Better Boat product, boat soap, works. We'll see, and then I'll use some of their deck cleaner to clean the non-skid. Alright, got it cleaned up and got the new decals on. There's a few bubbles, but I'm going to let it go for a little while and see if the heat and the sun will shrink it up a little bit before I try to scrape the bubbles out. But the boat soap did pretty good. I mean, you got it nice and clean. Didn't do much on the spider poop, but you know, nothing does. You pretty much have to use rubbing compound to get that off. But yeah, the Better Boat boat soap did pretty good, and I still haven't cleaned the non-skid yet. But so yeah, it's looking pretty good. Now we're all legal.